is Tomisin graduate and I'm graduated from Digital Business, Innovation and Management. Prior to my master's, I was living in Nigeria and I worked as a product manager. So basically, I've been thinking about going for my master's for a while, and I was at a point in my career where I wanted to advance. So I'd been thinking about going to Lancaster for a bit. So while looking for programs that I wanted to attend, I wanted something that combined both management and software together. And the perfect choice for me was digital business. So after looking at the program, I applied and I got into it. It was a really good experience for me. So schooling in Lancaster and specifically in the UK is quite different to how education systems work in Nigeria. So here, like, you are pushed to study by yourself and to think critically. Also, you're put in a lot of group situations where you have to learn how to work in a team and also to collaborate with other people. So one thing I really liked was the fact that both the faculty and my colleagues as well were very supportive in providing help where it was needed. So for my program and the modules I selected, we had some modules where we had IBM consultants come teach us and take us on how like the experience works, like how it is to actually be a technical consultant, how solutions are built, and how you think about both the business part and also the technical part. So it was a bit hands-on. We had like small sessions and like hackathon, which kind of stretched us. For me, key skills will be communication and collaboration. Which is very important to me as I work as a product manager and I'm constantly faced in group situations. So regardless of like cultural differences, your background, you have to learn how to, adjust within situations, and also like how to think critically, because you will not fit the answer. You have to go find the answer yourself. So for me, I would say it was also like it stretched me. By the end of the day, I would say that I'm actually better for it. So an advice I would give someone coming to Lancaster would be to go for it and to immerse yourself in that experience. I feel like it's something that you have to dedicate yourself into, because there are some concepts you might have not heard of before, and it's all interesting. Just mingling with people, asking for as much help as possible is something I would recommend. And also seeing that skills that you get here are very relevant for work. So yeah, just go for it and immerse yourself in the experience.